Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting review and another Mittelfränkisches Hopfen-Gold. This one is from Hausbrauerei Schober, located in the town Zirndorf in the Mittelfranken, and it comes in this Bügelverschluss bottle, as you can see, looking like this. And it's one that I've been looking forward to a lot. Finally, I got it from my friend Vaibu, who was kind to send it to me. And that's something that I appreciate very much, because my goal is of course to try one beer from each brewery in Franconia. So each one that is taking me closer to that goal is very appreciated, and this brewery especially has been one of the ones that I've been looking forward to most, because it's so small and it's very hard to find. If I understand it correctly, it's only sold in the brewery, of course, since it's a one-man business with the old man who's brewing these beers. This Brauerei, very hard to find from, but it's from Zirndorf in Mittelfranken. There's one other brewery from that town. It's the Zirndorf Brauerei that I've been reviewing from before on the channel. I reviewed the Keller beer, which was okay, but it's of course a much bigger brewery. This is a much smaller brewery comparing to Zirndorf from the same town. This brewery, this man is brewing some other beer styles, but I did choose the Hopfen-Gold because my friend told me that he believed that it's the most sold one from this brewery. So always interesting when it's a very small brewery like this one. I think it's the smallest brewery that I've had ever on the channel. That's of course saying a lot. Usually that would increase the expectations very much, since smaller brewery, the better it tastes in general. But as you can see, no back label, it just has this front label, Hausbrauerei Schober. Here is the picture of the town, das Original aus Zirndorf, and here is the top label also, which is showing which beer style that it is. Here is the main label, Hausbrauerei Schober, looking like this. And of course I'm gonna read the information from this label later on in the review for you, but let's start with open up the bottle like this. With the plop of the Bügelverschluss and smoke coming out, showing that it's real fresh. Now let's pour it up into the further beers, and I would say well-fitting glass. Always important, as I always used to say, to use the right type of glass for the beer style that you're reviewing from or enjoying. In this case, I think this glass fits nice with most Bavarian beer styles. As you can see, a nice 2-finger, maybe 3-finger white foam crown, 2.5-finger maybe, and very golden, very pale golden in its color, making it look real nice. Here's the close-up of the foam, the thick white foam. That's something, as I mentioned, always important to during the pouring, build up a foam head, because it unleashes the right aromas from the ingredients of the beer. It also it's important to keep it all the way through, because it is like a lock. It locks the right taste in the glass. And also regarding the Bügelverschluss bottle that this man is using, that's something positive for several reasons. It gives an older impression, of course. It's older compared to the normal modern Kronkorken. It's funnier to open. It also keeps the beer fresh compared to the Kronkorken that you see today in general. So very nice, of course. Always special interest when you have a Bügelverschluss bottle. So my support to them, that's continues with those. Let's get the aroma, which is very fresh, of course. It's very positive with that aroma. As you can see, looking fantastic with the foam above the edge of the glass. We can pour it up everything like that. Put the bottle right here meanwhile. The Hausbrauerei Schober, and doesn't this look fantastic? Really great. This is a great brewmaster. So finally, let's give it a try. Hausbrauerei Schober from Zirndorf, the Hopfen-Gold Prost. Yeah. Undoubtedly one of the best ones. One of the best beers that I've had on the channel. A really great and natural hops taste in it. That was not a surprise for me because, as I mentioned in the beginning, the smaller brewery, the higher quality it is, basically, in general, regarding the ingredients and the brewing process and everything like that. It's really carefully selected raw materials. That's something that I can taste without doubt. So of course it's a recommendation. Unfortunately, it's gonna be very hard for you to find it. If you're not from Germany, you have to travel to Zirndorf and visit the brewery, hopefully when it's open, to buy it. I believe Hausbrauerei Schober label looking like this, and the information on the label is Das Original aus Zirndorf, Hausbrauerei Schober, telephone number 09 11 60 46 58. Saarbrückener Straße 2, 90 513 Zirndorf, Bayern, Germany, craft beer aus Zirndorf. Alcohol content 4.9%, volume, naturtrüb, Zutaten, Brauwasser, Gerstenmalz, Hefe, Hopfen. That's the information on the label. So this is the very nice brew, fantastic brew. Let's give you some information from the books about bar and brews that I'm having. We have this book right here, and here you can see Hausbrauerei Schober looking like this. Hausbrauerei Schober. Here you see the brewmaster, Hausbrauerei Schober, and information. Klaus Schober, das Original aus Zirndorf, founded in 2007. Biersorten Hausbräu, hell, dunkel and Urtrunk mit Rauchmalz. Mais getrunken hell, annual output 20 hectoliters. Das Original aus Zirndorf. Yep. That's the information from that book. Now over to the other book, which is this book right here by Markus Raupasch. Here you can see Brauerei Schober looking like this. Very nice one-man old brewery. And the information 2007, Klaus Schober, 20 hectoliters, helles, dunkles Jubelbier mit leichter Rauchnote and Hopfen-Gold. Der Klassiker Jubelbier, Hausbrauerei Schober. Yeah, looks very nice, of course. And the information from that book I can translate, and it is a piece of Bambergen filled with Klaus Schober. You dive into a very special brewing world. The trained brewer worked for 3 years at the Bamberger Hofbräu until the brew closed its doors in 1977. Shortly thereafter, Schober was able to save a few devotional items from demolition, including the bell of what once was the largest Bamberg brewer. Later he brewed for himself and friends in a sausage kettle from time to time until he rediscovered his old love in retirement and founded his small home brewery in 2007. The facility consists of many makeshift arrangements which together form a real brewery. In the meantime, there is also a small museum in his tasting room where all sorts of objects related to the history of the art of brewing are collected. Sounds great, of course. This is a man with huge passion compared to brewing, and the quality of Hausbrauerei Schober is unbelievable. I would say probably the best tasting beer that I've had on the channel. At least one of the definitely top 3 beers on the channel this far. So a big recommendation. I think that's it for now. Hope you like my reviews and see you again in the next Beer Review.